Hey, we're gonna do it for the first time, bro.
3 personal bests, look at that. That's called progressive overload.
Take a picture today, because you don't look the same, dude.
Everything's good, brace core and go. Today we're working out shoulders and legs.
What's your mindset going into the gym today?
The mindset is always to exhaust the body. If I'm gonna invest an hour, dollars and calendar, bank accounts and calendar show you your priorities, then I know how I need to show up to perform to get the results, to get essentially the ROI, which means I have to go to complete failure, exhaustion, every set. The opportunity to make gains is 10 to 15% higher if I do that, and I would like to have 10 to 15% better gains than the average person. I do treadmill to warm up. Put on like a 10 incline, a 3-4 speed, and then it warms up my body.
So like some people get wrong when they like show up to the gym.
Most people don't have a warm-up routine. Yeah, they show up and they go and start putting plates on, start lifting heavy. Even like starter sets, like they're not working sets, but they're also not bullshit sets. Yeah, I want to get to like a zone 2 heart rate.
All right, actually, let's go upstairs and downstairs. Go upstairs for hamstrings, we'll warm up. We'll go reps 10, pause, another set of 10, then we'll be good down here. We're gonna go bench over rear delts. We'll do 2 warm-up sets and then we'll start them both. Okay, big guy. Okay, so we're going 30 reps. Let's do it.
People get it wrong most of the time when they're counting their macros.
Yeah, I already had a conversation with a guy that we know very well. He's like, oh, I think I'm consuming 2,500 and it's 2,100. I was like, so what happens is with MyFitnessPal is some liquid, some solid foods don't transfer in the body to the same amount of calories. You can have a tablespoon of peanut butter, it can be 100 calories. You can have 100 calories of a liquid. The liquid will respond better than the solid. So it doesn't count as many calories in the body. So it acts a little, but MyFitnessPal doesn't associate that or doesn't like comply with that. Back down, big guy.
You said drinking a shake is not the same as eating.
No.
Yeah, so like
It's quality.
30 grams of protein in a shake goes through you.
Like 30%, you absorb 30%. So it's like for all of us doing shows the last 4 weeks, we switched those shakes to whole food. So it might be 100 calories is say 3.5 ounces of chicken, but at least your body will be like, okay, I'm getting hungry.
It sits inside.
It'll fill up better as opposed to the shake. So at least you know that you're getting that. So like anything that's maple syrup based and this and that, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup is half a cup of rice. Half a cup of rice will fill you up more. So as you get hungry, we take that sugar out, we fill it with a whole food. All of a sudden you're like, oh, okay, thank you. But it's still the same amount of calories. So it just acts different in the body. You can eat the same thing every day, but once again, I go ahead and then I'll give options for each one of those meals to the exact amount of calorie count for protein, carbs, and fats. I would grab at least the 30s. And we're gonna go 8 to 10 and then the same thing. Honestly, Dan, take a picture today because this is where we started at 221. You don't look the same, dude. Like, that's awesome.
How important is progressive overload?
As Alan says, lift the same, look the same.
Yes.
And I lift 40, 50% stronger now, which changed my whole body composition. I mean, I learned to breathe. I'm like suffocating myself on the bench.
Tell me when you're on your, when you hit 10.
9.
Okay,
10.
5, and I want you to hold it up there. Stay there, don't move. Good, back up. Good. Good, we got one more. Back up, as long as you can. That's on you now. Good job, buddy.
Oh, God.
Okay, let's go. We got side dumbbell raises, big guy. And you're gonna use the 30s. 10 to 20 reps. You got 20. Good job, buddy. We're gonna do Russian twists. And keep his legs straight. Right there. I'm gonna let go. Good job, buddy. It's gonna be hard. The second you can't do it with the ball anymore, drop the ball and keep going. Yeah, the goal is like when you go to the gym, you wanna have as much energy as you possibly can to push as hard as you can. If you do a whole leg day, sometimes towards the end, you're not giving it everything you can because you're gassed, and so you should be if you try this hard as you're supposed to, right? So I find having like 2 shoulders, 2 hamstrings, 2 quads, 2 this, splitting up through the week, I'm gonna push so much more because I've got tons of energy. So it helps you grow a lot faster, I find, and especially when you split up chest, bottom, middle, high, now you've got pump all week, so it's a lot different. You got 20. Good work. Okay, so we're gonna do one more set. We're gonna do 50 side raises, because you've already lifted as heavy as we've ever lifted before. So I want you to grab the 10-pound dumbbells, lock your arms out straight, push down and out.
Oh, I know.
5-0.
I hate when he does that to me.
When you're done, we got hip thrusts. All right.
What are we doing?
10 to 20, I prefer 20. All right, come on. Last 2 or 3, I want you to hold at the top so you're in control. Hold. Good, one more. Hold, wrap.
There are moments I should become one with the universe. Just everything turns white. White.
You know, I just wish a lot of people would realize, especially females or women, it's just like, I don't care how much he weighs. I care, like if a woman is 180 pounds and a guy is 180 pounds, the only thing I take into consideration is what they do for a living. The calories will still be the same to go in whatever direction they want to go. So a lot of women have a hard time being like, holy shit, I've had to eat this much? Yes, you do. You just don't realize it because you've never done it. Dan, go over and grab the 50-pound dumbbells and bust out 20 dumbbell shrugs. And look at, hey, we're gonna do it for the first time, bro.
What are we doing?
5 plates aside.
You said this would happen.
Now grab the 50s, 20 dumbbell shrugs. At least a 2 count at the top and hold it there. Do me a favor, lean forward, tuck your chin, no, stand up again. So tuck your chin in and just like roll your back a little bit. Now stay there and do your shrugs. It'll be good. Pause, 2 seconds at the top.
It's that little tweak where the results come.
So it's a really, really, really good one for that upper trap area, but upper middle, because if you stand straight up, obviously it hits you here a lot more. Lean forward just a little bit and you'll feel in that kind of weak area. Okay, this is gonna be rad. I'm actually pumped. I don't care how many you give me.
I know.
Okay? So for this one here, you need to pause on every rep.
All right.
I don't want you to get hurt.
Feet in the ground, back is good, everything's good. Brace core and go.
Okay, here we go, buddy. I won't help. 2 more. 10. No, keep going. 2 more. Good. Last one. Hold it. That is awesome. Dude, nicely done, man. That was awesome.
Okay.
What does that do?
Beyond hard, this is I measure everything. I log it all. 3 personal bests. Look at that. That's called progressive overload. Look at that. 130 pounds heavier on my hip thrust.
That's pretty sweet.
Progressive. June 5th, weighed in at 221.2. The heaviest I'm gonna get, he says. Cause like, I like to be in 215 lean. Goal is 225 lean, which means I can only really put on like a half a pound of lean muscle-ish. We're gonna stay lean the whole way up.
How's that workout?
The workout was intense, but it's exactly what I wanted. As long
How
as I'm
important
making
is it
gains.
to like have somebody there like Alan to...
Dude, you see it, man. You see it. The reason why you'll get 30% more gains is because one, he knows. I mean, look at him. He looks like a superhero. So I trust him. And two, I have somebody to spot me that I know I'm not going to injure myself with. Because like that's the other concern is I don't want to hurt myself. So when he's like, hey, we're doing these hip thrust machine, which is 130 pounds heavier than I've ever done before. And he's like, we're gonna go for 5. He knows if I can't do the 2-second pause at the top that I have a high potential for injury.
Yeah.
That made me feel good. So that was hamstrings and shoulders with Coach Alan Dick. But let me know. I wanna create more content that you wanna see. So do you wanna see more business content, fitness content, workouts, me suffering? You tell me below and we'll take that feedback and keep making kick-ass videos for you.